What's happening, everybody? Hello, hello, welcome in. Sorry, I just need to stream and pop out chats before I get into everything. Mute site, mute site. Pop out. And pop out. That's the one problem with one kind of annoying thing about YouTube streaming is I can't do any of that setup before I go live because YouTube doesn't. I can't just like go to a live page on my channel and pop out chat. I have to go to a specific live page on my channel to pop out the chats. Alright, so that should be that. Yes. Twitch chat. Control that a little bit. And YouTube chat. Turn that down a little bit in my headphones because that is goddamn loud. Alright, we finished up chapter 1 last time. Afternoon of the Wolves. Oh, I did forget to do one thing in OBS. I'm gonna have to... Damn, won't I? Zero. I format my file names. Just 0. Man. There we go. Ravash and Co. You bastards got some nerve crawling back here. You have any idea how much Miro we wasted bailing you out? Not exactly a walk in the park to go and bribe diamonds, you know that. We're sorry, boss. Weren't expecting the police to show up all the way out there. No matter. Those guys called themselves the Special Support Section. Found another go. Fabio, Morin. Or Fabio, Morin. Those rookies responsible for causing your dumbasses to screw up? Yes, sir. Them and those brats in the downtown district. Huh. Heard they were nothing more than a team of incompetent children. And you all managed to lose to them. You're utter failures. No. We'll get our revenge on them, we swear it. Never heard those damn kids use that rundown... I've heard those damn kids use that rundown office building over in Central Square as their headquarters. Say the word and we'll raise their building, boss. You dumbasses. Does it look like I give a damn about some brats from the CPD? The only ones we need to focus on crushing are Hey You. Sorry, I'm just realizing there is one other thing in OBS I didn't properly set up. So visually, easy for me to follow. There we go. These damn Eastern Quarter pricks think they can waltz in here and take what Ravash owns. Well, now, Garcia. No need to get so worked up. That's not the right voice for him. Don. May have lost a vital route to the Republic due to their interference the other day. Hey, doesn't know that we have connections with Speaker Hartman. Stranglehold on Crossbell is airtight. Don, one of their men could be a serious threat to us. Need to do something about that man dressed in black. Little assassin of theirs that you had some fun with. Imagine he's quite dexterous if he managed to handle a veteran Jaeger. I have no doubt in my mind that Cal spent a fortune hiring him. But Don, no, not to worry, Garcia. We've already begun planning countermeasures to deal with Haiti. Now that we know what the Warhounds are capable of, we'll be victorious next time. You can tell I haven't watched, like, The Godfather or anything. For now, we have more pressing concerns, like next month's auction, for example. I'm just kind of trying to, like, get the voice from what I think it sounds like, and I don't know. I understand, Don. No matter how cocky those damn upstarts get, absolutely cannot let them interfere with this year's auction. We can ignore the police and the guild. Neither of them can touch us anyway. Vash will take every possible measure to ensure we don't get caught off guard yet again by Hayes' damned assassin. Understood. Who are you? Oh, hello. Idios, I finally managed to pull it off. Sure did, that was great. Yuya. Speed and timing are excellent. What you need to work on is matching the emotional tone as it changes in each section. Don't just follow the music's lead, take control of it and channel it through your performance. But with tranquility, purity, and majesty that only the Moon Princess can possess. Yes, understood. I'd like to be able to tell you that you need to get it together. Perfectly honest, I'm really impressed. A single person has been able to keep up with me during practice until now. Really been working on your tail off. So proud. Means a lot. Still, can't help but if I end up holding you back during a performance. Don't sweat it. You have talent to spare. Heck, you've got a good chance of surpassing me one of these days. Come on, just trust in my judgment. Think I can surpass you? I mean, I can't really see that happening. It's just impossible. Well, I don't exactly intend on making it a walk in the park for you. So you'd better hurry and catch up to me as soon as you can. Be my rival, Rixia, a performer who I can finally compete with. This is Rixia. I've heard Two things about Rixia. You don't think that's possible? Why am I even still here? I'd already be back home by now, far away from Crossbell. Simple. The moment I caught you watching me practice, your fate was sealed. I'm never gonna let you go, got it? Let's help. Kidnapped by a crazy dancer? Here, are you that exhausted? No, I'm okay. It's just, you know, worried about not being good enough. That letter we have to deal with. Letter? Letter was that again? Letter that was addressed to you. You know, the one from that Yin person? Ooh, that one? What a load of garbage. It's just some stupid prank. If I let things like that get under my skin, I wouldn't be the star that I am. But Ilya, listen up. After your debut, you're gonna start getting mountains of fan letters yourself. There's definitely gonna be some weird ones in there, so just toss those in the trash where they belong. Heck, it might even be worse for you. That chest, I bet the boys will hardly be able to take their eyes off you. Hey, Ilya. Oh, sorry about that. I just couldn't help myself. Come on, Rixia. Let me just, give him a little squeeze. Won't hurt. I swear, it'll be the opposite. Ah, adios. Oh, it was just getting good. Mr. Avon? Oh. Yes, and you should watch yourself, Ilya. Appreciate you working so late. Could you spare us the inappropriate and unnecessary conduct? Just giving her a few pointers, that's all. It really is late though, isn't it, Rixia? Or isn't it? Rixia, why don't you spend the night at my apartment? Won't have you walking all the way to your place when it's this dark out. Promise, it's not as dangerous as you make it out to be. Everyone there has been so incredibly kind to me since I moved in. Like I keep telling you, they have ulterior motives. Ilya, have you been participating in the same conversation as the rest of us? Even on the best of nights, that area is just crawling with unsavory types. They got a glimpse of that hot bod of yours? Why, I can't imagine what they do. Second thought, no. I know exactly. Basically the same thing you were just doing? Ah, that's right. There's a call for you, Ilya. From her? Yes. Will you take it? Of course. Sorry. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, okay. That woman never changes. Thought she would be the slightest bit disturbed by the letter, but I guess not. It's just Ilya for you. Everything she does, she dazzles like a beautiful golden sun. Golden sun? Yo, golden sun reference? Still, that just means she needs to be even more cautious of others. Never actually played the Golden Sun games. Sorry to keep you waiting. No, it's no problem at all, Ilya. Would have guessed you stayed after practice to mentor your new favorite dancer? I'm sure your enthusiasm wore out poor Mr. Avon. What? No way, that's ridiculous. So anyway, what's up, Cecile? Is she trying to set me up with Ilya? Or Lloyd up with Ilya? Kinda odd to get a call from you this late. Oh, right. I just wanted to thank you. For the tickets you sent me? Oh, that's all? I know the hospital might keep you busy, but come if you can, okay? The first day of the anniversary festival, after all. Surely you'll be able to get that one day off, right? I'll figure something out. Also, I can't help but feel a little sorry. They got me tickets for opening night and their center row seats. It's one of the perks of being the star of the show. Besides, having my best friend come watch me perform is gonna put me at the top of my game. You in the audience, there's no way I can afford to screw up. So very like you. In fact, it's almost like the more the pressure's on, the more fired up you get. Haha, you've got me there. Anyway, make sure you bring a sexy stud along. I mean, you work at St. Ursula, don't you? There should be plenty of promising bachelors hanging around there. Maybe. I'm sorry. It's okay. I know. I've stopped dwelling on the past. I see. Well, that's right. Why don't you just invite that little brother of yours? Didn't he return to Crossbell just recently? Talking about Lloyd? I wonder. He might be too busy with his work. And again, I don't think he's ever seen one of your performances, so this might be a good chance. Right? Drag him with you if you need to. Oh, sorry, Elia. Almost time for me to start my night shift. Thanks again for the tickets. I can't wait to see you perform. Good luck with practice. Give it your all. You too, Cecile. Talk to you later. It's been 3 years. It seems it's still too soon for us to heal. Let's see here. A list of major Imperial investment enterprises, speculation from Calvardian assets, sales reports of the 3 largest pharma companies in Renne area. Laburo? Ah, the delivery destination of the newest orbital engine model. Oh, I love you, Crossbow. Information just flows into my open hands. A good haul, I'd say. This job was a walk in the park. Proper search of the database was all I needed to fish up what that info my client wanted. Those idiots running the net don't realize how important security is. I can do whatever I want online. I really am living a life on easy mode. Yeah, cold pizza? I'd rather die. Like I always say, information and pizza are best served hot. Let's see. Farther in, and I'll be in a private network. Maybe I should just hack the IVC's main terminal. That should give me some hints on Kitty's identity. Phew, I love my life. Huh? An orb mail? Dear Mr. Jonas Saker, placing my trust in your skill, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Now where'd this come from? Well, he wasn't sent from any of these big office terminals. Directed from a router in the Harbor District, huh? You trading? Yeah! Yin, huh? That's what I like to see. Things are starting to heat up now. Chapter 2. Golden Sun, Silver Moon. Back. Home sweet home. Hey, you two. Oh, you guys made it back before us. Well, all we did was sort a few documents down at the precinct. You and I even had time to make up a lovely lunch afterwards. Ooh, you make enough for 4? Hey, with simple pasta and salad. That's delicious. Thanks, guys. Of course. Now go wash your hands, you two, and I'll get your plates ready. Oh, that reminds me. Boy, Renne. Assisted with traffic control, correct? How did it go? It was definitely harder than expected. Ended up having to push every illegally parked car to the designated area. Boy, the entertainment district was chock full of them. The whole place is buzzing about the new show that got announced. Mention it, Arc-en-Ciel has been the talk of the town lately. Aren't they debuting their new show next month? Yep, Golden Sun, Silver Moon. I wanted to pick up some tickets for opening night, but the damn thing's already sold out. I'd settle for B-section tickets for a show 2 months from now. Arc-en-Ciel really that popular? I'm aware of how famous the lead star, Ilya Platier, is, but aside from that... You know, I think I actually saw an Arc-en-Ciel show a long time ago. I've never seen Ilya perform, though. And to think you're supposed to be our leader. Two kinds of people in this world. Those who have seen an Ilya Platier show and those who haven't. Your Daily Wisdom by Randy Orlando. Yeah, alright. She really is amazing, though. To see her perform, it's almost as if she takes a hold of your heart and refuses to let go. Really are legitimate geniuses out there. Ilya Platier is no doubt one of them. Oh. Consider my interest piqued. Another note. I've been curious as to why we've had so much work come in. Would Arc-en-Ciel have something to do with that? Well, the anniversary festival and debut of Arc-en-Ciel's new show are scheduled to overlap. CPD is bound to get busier than other years with all that going on at once. Even so, the stuff we're getting is all the odd jobs and busy work no one at HQ wants to deal with. More or less, yeah. Still, you can't say we haven't been getting more important jobs compared to when we first started out. And the Crossbell Times hasn't written any nasty articles on it. It's not stopped them from comparing us to the bracers, though. Specifically, Estelle and Joshua. Yeah, I know. How can just 2 bracers accomplish so much? Well, Randy... Lloyd, you had to be there. Perhaps they're so efficient because they're coordinating with other bracers. There's 4 of us, but we don't have the luxury of requesting backup from the rest of the force. Actually, as far as I can tell, Joshua seems like the key behind the duo. Able to provide any kind of backup Estelle needs after she runs headfirst into danger. Thinking about it, it's pretty crazy how in sync the 2 of them are, both in battle and their bracer work in general. Seems like they've been at it a while too. It's clear they got loads of experience. Us, it seems we still have a long way to go. Come on, guys, we've come a long way already. And earned ourselves a reliable ally. Speaking of Zeit, where is he? I don't think I've seen him today. All I know is that he spent all of yesterday on the roof sunbathing. It's great when he tags along and chows down on some monsters for us. I can only imagine what he gets up to the rest of the day. Tell, he is a very proud wolf. I suspect he does not see any value in adhering to our human rules. Seeing as he's registered as a police dog, I wish he'd at least abide by a few of them. First, I thought the locals would scream when they saw a massive wolf like him out in public. Who would have thought he'd end up saving a kid from a car wreck? I remember hearing that terrible sound outside and not knowing what was going on. Still can't believe that truck lost control and smashed into a fence like that. Yeah, good thing Zeit was nearby. Ryu would have been right in the truck's path if he hadn't grabbed him. Hey, you think Zeit would give Arios a run for his money? Sure would. Since that accident, he's become quite a celebrity on West Street. Not to mention, Ryu and the other kids have become especially attached to him. Huh, well, I can't blame them. Still, we can't use Zeit's popularity as a crutch. Gotta earn the people's trust on our own. Won't be a walk in the park, you know, but anyway. How about we spend the rest of the day finishing up support requests? Special Graph Summon Zeit. Here's a support character on the AT bar. This craft cannot be used. Old road property monster extermination. Alright, actually I didn't look at the rest of these. Armorica. Horrible thing. Horrible store. Orbment store, that's the one. The commander of Tangram Gates. I don't actually know where Tangram Gates is. Tangram Gate is. I assume that's probably the eastern exit to Crossbell. Here's monsters on West Crossbell Highway. Try to take them out one by one. Good to know. Alright, support request time. Also probably check the shops time. One thing I want to check, 20, so it's all 20s except for the 130. Is it better for me to exchange at the IBC? Or is it just the C? It's slightly better to exchange at the IBC. Maybe I should get ordnance. Maybe I should... Maybe that's a good point. Maybe I should look at my ordnance first. Dinner is slightly not agreeing with me, but that shouldn't be a problem. I might need to take a couple-minute break. I will be right back. Alright, I think, though, due to unforeseen stomach issues, I really might have to just call it, unfortunately. I'll just mash through this dialogue. Yeah, my stomach is just not being kind at the moment. It happens. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is what it is sometimes, though. Yeah. We'll give it another bit. My stomach suddenly started to settle down there. As I was getting ready to close up shop, my stomach decided to go, hey, cooperate. So I guess I can give it a little bit. And we will see. That's the art that conceals yourself from enemies. So presumably she gave me a new quartz. She give me? Art that conceals oneself from enemies. Ornament is this? Alien Tower? Or no, Hollow Sphere. Hollow Sphere, that's probably it. I was not at all paying attention while she was telling me what to do. Yeah, okay, it is Hollow Sphere. Ordinarily, I wouldn't try to look that up, but I was in intense pain at the time. Oh, that was chapter 2. Okay. What did that need? Needs 3. I assume that's 3 of them. Assume that's 3 of both, and then 5 white. Quartz that are too powerful to set in a normal slot. In order to set them, slot itself needs to be strengthened. Can't make any. Can't really enhance the slots for it. have any high? I don't think I have any high level. Mine 2 in there. Change action 1 to EP2, I guess. Yeah, that gives me enough. Couple attack 2s. Two, that becomes attack 2. I could get defense 2, I guess. They're so slightly less here. Quartz is on it. 2 that nobody has. Probably. Yeah. Not really that important. IVC. Exchange. Sell a bunch of that. Bit of that. Get a whole bunch of money. That's not either. Shop. Your equip it, rusty nail. Is the rusty nail the name of a gun? Io has no attack. I mean, she doesn't have an attack 2, but man, she has no attack stat whatsoever. Her coat. A strict upgrade for Lloyd. Grab 2 of those. Let's also slots. Let's just open up some slots. Just to get extra max EP for people. I guess I can equip. Oh, sorry, this one. Hit 2 on Randy and action 1 on Lloyd. Where are we going? Go this way. Wait, no, this is the one that progresses the story. Hold on. Urgent doesn't mean urgent. It means this progresses the story. Yeah, urgent means progresses the story. Okay, let's do the others. West Crossbell Highway. Where's Tangram Gates? Tangram Gates all the way east. Okay. Okay, so let's go actually out the west exit or the north exit? West. Yeah, okay, this is the place we haven't gone yet. Alright, we gain actual experience from fights here once again. This thing's weak to water and fire. Diving bomb. Made you look. Well, actually, 3 games worth of exploration made you look. I'm still taking credit. Oh, you're not dead. This guy might... I don't know, you still give a reasonable amount of experience. Map made me think that enemy look much closer than it actually was. Why is Tio behind? Did she die during a fight or something? Tio, Ellie. I don't know, dude. Oh, she got a bunch there. Really went Wild Swan. HP charge. I already have 99, so you guys take this one, Estelle. It's a remix of the title screen song. Time, Sabbath. Fortunately, Randy's going last, or else I'd know what elements to hit it with. Doesn't matter. Alright, is this... well, let's fight this dog first. Slight fireworks. Getting slapped around a tiny bit. Doesn't matter. Nope. Do not open that chest. That's not the worst thing I would worry about a bird doing, honestly. Ellie, can you aim down? That's the button. Bastard turned around at the last possible seconds. You don't have an interrupt. You do. Counter attack, that's huge. Let's just mash A to win. Agree never to take that fight without an advantage ever again. Bastard turned around at the last possible second. Randy kill? Okay, Randy kills. Kinda worried Randy wasn't gonna kill. Thankfully, Randy killed, guys. In case anyone didn't notice, Randy did enough damage to kill. city, you know my pal lied. He comes by all the time to watch trains. Lid. Trying to figure if that's a joke or not. What is the... Is that just a message, or there's some sort of pun that I'm missing? Figure it out. Move 2. Phrase unlawful search and seizure. Ring any bells for you. I don't know what you're talking about. Turn around. Oh, they explode. E-charge. Someone should EP charge you with thefts. Aha! He's got great jokes. 3 enemies. Big XP. Oh. Tell me like 80? No, 56. Looks like we're going to be roughly soft capped at 19. It's like mildly unfortunate. Why are they gonna go 2 turns in a row? Tio, why can't you have a physical attack stat? Or enemies. Ooh, you have a cancel as well now. Crash bomb. That's pretty big. Except we missed. I love those double turns. Well, Ellie's about a slingshot ahead. There's a valuable chest right in front of me. color means it's got something good. By slingshot ahead, I mean she's exactly tied with Randy somehow. Proxy. Why is the chest a cat girl? Alright. Dangerous monsters on this map. I need to see what this... Maybe I'll test it out in this strong monster fight, dangerous monster fight. Because we need to test out a spell that makes us invisible. And I wanted to take them down one at a time. Excuse me, specifically. Weak to fire. Hollow sphere. Oh, I know the gimmick with these enemies. These are the same thing. These were in fucking Sky. I know what the deal with these guys is. Let's move you fuck out of the way. Phew, that was harder than I had anticipated. Kinda surprised, to be honest. Patrolled these parts a bunch of times back during my CGF days, but I'd never seen anything that tough before. You know, I'm actually a bit worried it was roaming around the middle of a highway. The bus stop was right there, so it could have put people in danger. It's likely interrupting bus service in this direction. We should contact City Hall to inform them of our success. Sounds like a plan. We don't talk about what happened in that fight. Luckily, I remembered what I immediately very quickly realized what the dealio with those guys was, because I remembered that exact fight from second chapter. Against different looking enemies, but exact... How are you? What's your deal? Anyways, I remembered that exact fight from the second chapter. The worms. Where they all got a really nasty counterattack. All of a sudden, single target them down made a lot more sense. Once I realized it was that fight. Sepith. True result of the non-aggression pact is not technological exchange, but the spread of talkative treasure chests previously native to Liberl. With the chest lack of contents, you close it. Call this an open and shut case. I didn't even close it. Fishing. I forgot these guys actually have a normal attack. They're not just... Let's save. Just in case things go wrong, I wanted to have a save file. That hits every single one of them. Lines them. That's unfortunate. I have bad news about what element they seem to be immune to. I guess that makes sense. They're flaming genomes. I was not prepared. Call me Illidan the way I wasn't prepared. He's the one that says you're not prepared. Does he say that too? You are not prepared. Oh, he says that in the raid fights. Strega. And move 2. Let's give that to Tio, because she's kind of got the worst defense of all right now. Now she has slightly better defense. What does the chest say? Look back in the chest, thinking you might have missed something. You find a tiny bearded man in a pointy hat doing a little thing. Yo, you can't just not animate that. You can't just tell me that and then not have an animation. I need to see a tiny bearded man in a pointy hat doing a dance. What the hell? Crossbow City, West exit. Alright, let's stop by the police department. I'm gonna be really sad if I actually can get that chest right now. Oh, it's the dog. Zeit, my friend. Oops. Okay, so that should be 2. Let's go talk to Wendy. Wendy. Wendy's not sitting your pumpkins. Sorry. I thought I was making full use of the Mirage element. You know how much we rely on these enigmas, I bet beefing up our arsenal of arts like this will pay off in the long run. Agreed. On top of that, the enigma's communication function is quite handy. Not to mention, synthesizing quartz and unlocking slots is no different than past orbit models, so that's convenient too. Okay, I see. Yep, that should be enough for my report. Lloyd, everyone, I really appreciate all your help. What do I give to thank you? Oh, this'll do. Please accept this. Deeper gem. Oh, what's this? Apparently this is an ancient quartz excavated out of some giant ruins from the Middle Ages. Found this baby while fishing around in the previous workshop's warehouse. Ancient quartz. We can use stuff like that? Theoretically speaking, it would not be too strange if they operate in enigmas. After all, ornaments were originally created through the analysis and modification of ancient crystal circuits. Quartz claim these quartz were used well before the Great Collapse. Yeah, I've heard those rumors too. It'd be amazing if they turned out to be true, huh? Well, I can't give you a 100% guarantee it'll work, but I'm getting an orbital reaction from it at the very least. Already tinkered around with it a little, so I'm pretty sure it'll be compatible with your enigmas. Huh, sounds like this is really important to you. Thanks, Wendy. We'll use it well. Appreciate it. Wendy, if you have any other requests, don't hesitate to contact the SSS. You betcha. I'll be looking forward to next time. This way there was Tangram Gates. I haven't actually walked to Tangram Gate yet. Maybe I should have gone to the fork. How many screens away? There are chests that I didn't grab. Experience that... Oh, not opening that chest. Well, if these enemies are low level and pathetic, then I'm not going to generally bother fighting them unless I accidentally run into them. I don't know how I accidentally... I guess I was holding up on the D-pad, or the analog stick, and that just sort of... went to the... Sure. Buddy's from Liberl, and he got this message written by the original crew of chest writers. Well, thank you for immediately waking me up. Range. Kevin's Airbornian and he didn't even get a message. What's arts effect range? Yeah, I'll give that to you. You've currently got the most arts strength. Yeah, what was the other one I got? Move 2? You want to have move 1 equipped? Sure, you get move 2. His chance to cook a supreme dish. These enemies are weak and not giving me any experience, so I'm just gonna kinda... run around, snipe the chests. You're not Adol, where am I? What, is this not ease? Returns, exchanges, or chest credits. Heaven's Eye. Heaven saw that, you know. What is Heaven's Eye? Eagle Eye and Information. I only need one of them now, so I can give you something. Move, I suppose. Fades. Oh, Heaven's Eye might be good to give to her. Somebody else other than Randy. I don't have to figure it out right now, though. Okay. So let's actually go back to the police HQ. Sleep. I'll go here. Now go to Tangram Gates. Now that we have all of the chests for now. Deputy Commander and a live combat drill with undergraduate recruits. Tangram Gate Commander. I don't have business in Calvert, but I do have business with one of you guys. Who wants to tell me where the command room is? I don't even get a map. Entry is strictly prohibited. This is the mess hall, not the command room. No, it's the inn. Okay. Didn't want to spend Mira on an inn. I figured there would be one. Not that check considering how cheap this game is. I was like, hold on, this isn't a chest. Finally arrived, have you? I've been waiting, special support section. Thanks for coming on such short notice. There's a lot that you're turning to us, Deputy Commander, Sergeant Major Seeker. I'm sure you're aware, but we're here about your support requests. I was too hot about the idea myself, though. Oh, but you still came nonetheless? That's surprisingly commendable of you, Orlando. Nothing, no need to be embarrassed about seeing me after such a praiseworthy feat. You heard that? I heard you. There was no need. Your face told me all I needed to know. Now, I'd like you to go ahead and explain the details of the support request. Please, by all means. Very well, then. You did the honors, Seeker? Yes, ma'am. What I want from you four is pretty straightforward, really. See, we're conducting a combat training session for the new recruits today. We'd like for the SSS to serve as their opponents. You want us to fight CGF members? Maybe recruits, but it would be foolish to underestimate. Guardian Force is renowned for the combat prowess, after all. You're well informed, Miss McDowell. Besides, training with them will only improve your own ability in the long run, right? I think it's quite the deal, don't you? Excuse me, why exactly did you choose the SSS in particular for this request? I do not mean to downplay our skills when I say this, but I believe there are other more qualified choices for prowess in combat. For example, the Bracer Guild? Tio, wait a second. I was actually wondering the same thing. Everyone knows that practicing against stronger guys gives you better results. Why didn't you ask the Bracers? Hell, you still could if you wanted. Surely you aren't just grasping at any chance to slip away from me, Orlando, because that's how I see it. To answer your question. Of course, given that the SSS has only been operating for 2 months, veteran Bracers would be the better choice in terms of raw power. However, you four were able to solve the monster attack case when the Guardian Force couldn't. That, in and of itself, is quite special. To be more specific, you all operate under unique circumstances that, in turn, allow you to shift your focus away from just pure strength. Circumstances. Randy, for example. Everyone at Bellegarde Gate goes on and on about how exceptional he is in combat. I would even think the Bracer Guild would find him to be a very valuable asset. Seriously? Our Randy? It's the first I've heard of this. Wasn't expecting to hear something like that when I woke up this morning. For a team, Randy, don't you think you should have told us something that big? It's old news. Besides, it's not really the kind of thing to just bring up over breakfast. My lovely self aside, I gotta be honest, I'm really not too pumped about this. If you really wish to sit on the sidelines, you have my permission. I just thought you would have a tad more gratitude for the one who recommended you to the SSS in the first place. Just had to pull that card. I get it, okay? Wise decision. Something tells me that the deputy commander is going to milk that for as long as she can. Back to the topic at hand. I think we understand what you want from us. When exactly does this training session start? I can mobilize the guardsmen immediately. Ready to begin as well? I hope you came well prepared. Get this started. Should be good to go? Good. Seeker, if you would show them to the parking lot. Training session will be held there. Yes, ma'am. Everyone follow me. Time for your combat training session to begin. This will be a 4-on-4 fight. You'll have to use each of your strengths strategically if you want to come out on top. We're up against the special support section. I've heard they're no slouches. Look, isn't that Randy Orlando? Oh crap, are we gonna be okay? Didn't the rumors say he tried to get with one too many girls and got fired? So he's just some playboy then. If that's true, then how strong can the guy really be? But we show him what we're made of. That'll bring him down a peg or two. Certainly seem to have some opinions about you, Randy. Newbies, they got some spunk. You want to show me what you're made of? Come on then, I'll give you a free lesson. Orlando, keep your comments to yourself. Why just me? Everyone, advance. You guys are no joke. Clearly has trained them well. Maybe new recruits, but we shouldn't underestimate them. Now, commence the operation. Encourage. Come up with that. Why I keep expecting that to not be that. Is that like right there? Summon Zeitz. We haven't called the dog yet. I was really hoping that that spot would hit more than one of them. Oh, I can still knock this guy into it. Excellent. Figured he would walk right into my trap. Not Tita. That is the wrong game. T.O. Now T.O. is kind of bleeding. Well, not that badly, actually. Let's just smack that guy up. Nice counter, Ellie. Nice counter. Easy. Yeah, 19 is definitely the soft cap for the time being. That's enough. They'd be strong, but not that strong. Especially that Orlando guy. I guess the rumors are true after all. There you go, over in a flash. Hey, you guys didn't do half bad for newbies. Still got a long way. You still got a way to go to catch up with us, though. Damn it. You sure let that go to your head quick, Renne. That aside, you guys really live up to what I'd expect from the CGF. If we let our guard down for even a second, we could have easily lost. But now our request should be completed. Thanks for reminding me, Teotot. Well, Deputy Commander, it's been great and all, but we're gonna have to excuse ourselves for today. So Lloyd, what's on the sched? Oh, who said who said that you were only to participate in one battle? Say what now? There's more? Sergeant Major Seeker. Yes, ma'am. All troops, attention. Yes, ma'am. Deputy Commander Bales, what exactly do you want from us? I think it should be obvious. We'll continue the combat training. Now you will engage the recruits under Sergeant Major Seeker's command. The hell? Why didn't you mention that we'd be fighting 2 consecutive battles? Now that Null's with him, we're outnumbered. How's that for fair? Wasn't the support request called Guardian Force drill participation? Isn't it only natural for you to continue their training like a proper mentor, Randy? Oh, you can't be serious. Defeated the 4 recruits quite handily. With the additional strength of Sergeant Major Seeker, I think your abilities will be about equal now. I see the logic, yes. Huh. Looks like the Deputy Commander is craftier than we thought. Sorry about this. I know this challenge came out of the blue and all. I plan to use this as a way to gauge my own strength, so I'm gonna go all out. Make this a good one, alright? Damn it, how am I supposed to say no now? Here's we have no choice in the matter. May not have been expecting this, but let's go all out. Same as Sergeant Major Seeker. Let's make the best of the situation. Now that we're all on the same page, I will be officiating the match this time. CGF at the ready. Alright, Sergeant Major's on our side this time, we'll be unstoppable. Yeah, let's do this. Opponents are 4 CGF recruits, plus the Sergeant Major, and they're all combat experts. Looks of it, they've already recovered from our last fight. Can't hold back. You said it. Begin. Still have Ellie's S-Craft. Let's summon Zeit. the dog in here. The bomb kind of pushed them all away, but we got good damage. Still got some good damage. We have no moves. Minor concern. Tio can still move, but that doesn't really help much. I was gonna say. Missed one. That sleep is unfortunate. Oh, she is now awake. Oh, what the hell? She recovered 800? That's a lot of hundreds. Just out of range of that. No, that battle team is so sick. Cease. Damn it all, still no good. Even had Sergeant Major Seeker with us. How pathetic can we get? All really are strong. Because I'm still pretty inexperienced. Huh, there's no need to be humble. You had us on the ropes there. Once you took charge and all, everyone else's skills shot up. Heh, guess that's why they call you the hope of the CGF or whatever it is. Huh. Take the compliments. Troops, listen and listen carefully. This is the strength of people who have fought the Mafia and monsters in live combat. It's clear that your experience is nowhere near sufficient as things stand. To make matters worse, the Crossbell Guardian Force isn't allowed to conduct any large-scale training operations. But despite all that, there are still many ways to acquire that experience you need. Now that you're in the CGF, continue to apply yourself daily in order to protect the citizenry and Crossbell as a whole. Yes, ma'am. I like your enthusiasm. As a reward, I'll make special, independent training regimens for each and every one of you after your posts. Until your official assignments have been decided, you'll stick to them daily. Are there any questions? She really is as good as they come, isn't she? But no less from the capable woman in the CGF. Good work, you four. Thanks to your efforts, I think this ended up being a worthwhile training session. Huh. Why do you think so? Honestly, I'm a bit worn out now. Let's not stand and talk. Would you mind coming with me to the commander's office? Not at all. Thank you once again, everyone. Your participation in today's training session will no doubt prove to be an invaluable experience for our guards. No need for thanks, ma'am. This has been a great experience for us, too. Not every day that we get to fight against trained professionals like the Guardian Force. I agree. It certainly gave us a great deal of food for thought on how we improve ourselves, too. Plus, it felt good to lay the smackdown on some of the CGF. No offense. Would have set a bad example if we lost after all your colorful boasting beforehand. Must be relieved you were able to walk the talk then. Aunt Brandy? Man, Teotot, you ever think about pulling your punches once in a while? She got you there, Randy. Well, regardless of the result, I'd recommend that you all stay on guard from here on out. Make sure to contact the SSS if we ever require your assistance again. Though we can't publicly support your endeavors, know that we're rooting for you. Thank you, ma'am. We'll do the same. Any other rooms that I didn't go to? This is... a chest soldier suit. How did Clara Seeker decide her eldest daughter's name? She wanted to raise a girl who could take no L's. No L. But it's spelled like no. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's very low resolution. It's kind of cool. That way. There's the bus. Crossbow City. This is not the way. This is not the fastest way to where I wanted to go. Even disregarding the fact that I'm not fast traveling, but it's the way I have decided to go. I don't know where I was thinking I was going. Despite that, we just managed to take every other wrong path that we could. Alright, let's save. Head to Armorica Village. Wait, no, that's wrong. I need to head back. I need to head back to the terminal. Hi, Fran. Oh, we got 3 bonus DP. Septium Vein. Bum 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 bum. You have to be water. Honestly, this one's probably better as... Hold on. Take off Heaven's Eye for a second. If I give that to you... There's one dark, which I'm probably not really using. This is all of my debuffs. Oh, but that effort is only on that line. This doesn't give me Latira. What is Latira? It's like green. This was it yellow? Hold on, there's a sneeze. Only one that time. That's rare. Usually when I sneeze, it's like 5. Hold on, what? Where's my AoE heal? Excuse me? Where's my Latira and Latirol and La Delis? Not Delis, but the heck? Did it get lost somewhere in wind, time, space, Raj? It's breath and holy breath. And it costs quite a bit of EP. Oh, we do have breath and holy breath. Oh then. We can't get EP2. Oh, I can go to this menu in the... Boom, 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 boom. In that case, Heaven's Eye might be better on... Take that, Heaven's Eye. I lose no spells by doing this, and I just gain extra spells. I'd rather that, and then I should get her an attack too. So that tiny bit of extra attack. I also get Magna Blaze, whatever Impassion is. La Forte. And you already have good stuff. Or a lot. Pokemon, or a Pokemon Elite Four member. Ability. Sleep. Sets. All right. Now we can go to Armorica Village. Yes, I did talk to Fred. Can't be very urgent if I had time to do 3 others in the meantime. Long time no see, Chief Tolta. Ah, the Special Support Section. Thank you for coming. News of your success in solving the monster attacks reached Armorica the other day. I even managed to convince some of the other villagers that the police aren't all bad. Appreciate it, man. This ain't the time to be singing our praises, though. If you don't mind, could you run through the details of your request? Oh, I almost forgot. Before that, though, allow me to thank you once more for dealing with those beasts. Now then, I'll cut straight to the heart of the matter. Support request mentioned something about monsters trespassing onto Armorica private property? Indeed they have. You likely saw the place as you were heading there. Along Old Armorica Road, we own a stretch of property that serves as a storehouse for materials. There's been a pack of monsters that stormed in recently and made the place their new nest. Caused us a whole slew of problems. Whole pack? I can see how that would be an issue for the village. Have there been any injuries? Not as of yet, fortunately. However, we store many of our farming tools there, so it's not something we can continue to ignore. Given how well you dealt with our previous run-in with monsters, I was more than happy to submit a support request rather than ask the Bracer Guild. Hey, sounds like our stock is finally starting to go up. Should be happy about that. Should probably focus on the task at hand for now. Come on, I know. Alrighty, let's show those trespassers who's boss. Yeah, it'd be best to finish this quickly. It'll be too long and this pack could get out of hand. Oh, you'll do it. I knew asking the SSS for help was the right call. Here, take this with you. It's the key to unlocking the property's gates. Head southeast on the old road and you'll find the place. In fact, riding the bus halfway down the path would save you time. Feel free to use whatever you find in there if it helps you resolve this matter. Understood. Leave it to us, Chief Tolta. Riding the bus halfway down could save us time, eh? I rode to Tangram Gate, not the bus fork. Not the fork. But I don't remember what screen I was looking for. Plus side of second chapter using the exact same map of the first chapters, I was very familiar with every single screen that I would be regularly going down. Went the wrong way from the bus for it. Fortunately, I'm no longer intimately familiar with every single screen that I'm going down. So I'm sure by the end of the game I will be, and I'm pretty sure something about this rock. There's nothing about that rock. Guess it's this way? Pretty sure Azure uses the same map. Ah, here we go. Is this the place? I see a chest. Indeed, this is the private property of our Marika village. How in the world did a place like this end up infested with so many monsters? No idea. Not to mention these buggers look like they're going to be a bit more of a hassle to deal with than the ones roaming around the highway. Could be they're here as a result of everything that went down the other month. Probably came here to look for new feeding grounds. So this is the result from Ravash letting the warhounds loose then. Well, regardless, taking this over won't fix it any faster. I'm going to unlock the door. Everybody ready? Alright, time to conduct an extermination. Let's do this, everyone. Understood. Let's give him hell. Count on me. Looking at Spartacus. Why are they called that? Why are they called Spartacus? I think I found out why they're called Spartacus. Floyd is knocked the hell out. There's Randy. Grab whatever's in here. Feather tackle. Not to be a fisherman, but well. I like how the song for the Spartacuses is still called Catch That. I'm gonna save Randy's S-Craft for the next fight. Encounter. say big counter, it's not like she does a ton of it. That's a big counter. Zeit, that was like kind of not exactly what I was hoping you were gonna do. I was waiting for big plays, Zeit, and you gave me... I don't know. Your moves were kind of weak, Zeit. Big counter. Ooh, two. The triple counter. They are blinded. No, not all of them are blinded. Only two of them. The other guy just has his eyes closed. Yeah, we can save Randy's S-Craft for the third one. Fourth, whatever fight we're on. Kind of funny that Randy's turn is the one with the attack. Uno más. I guess it's more like 7 more, but 8 more? 8 more. Ocho más. S-Craft does hit really freaking hard. Okay, looks like that was the last of them. Extermination complete. Longer detect the presence of any monsters within the perimeter. Damn, they were as much of a pain to deal with as I thought they'd be. Well, at least we got the job done in the end. That's what matters, right? Alright then, let's go give our report to Chief Tulsa. Yeah, hopefully I'll have a bit more peace of mind now. Don't call me a box, I'm not a box. My cousin's a box and he's a complete idiot. I see. I'm glad we won't have to worry about them anymore. Now we can finally get back to tending our fields in peace. Seems I owe you my thanks once again, Special Support Section. It's no biggie. Stuff like that is nothing for us. Honestly, Randy, you're all talk. Still, seeing as this property's right on the highway, you may want to take some precautions to make sure this doesn't happen again, Chief told. Yes, I agree. We Americans will need to work out some way to deal with this problem ourselves. However, I can't help but notice that this all started after the wolf attacks. It's almost been a month since that was resolved, and yet this still happens. We have yet to confirm any sort of correlation between the two events, but it is quite probable. Regardless, now that we have exterminated the monsters, the storehouse should be safe for the time being. Ah, is that so? That is certainly a relief to hear. Thank you for all your help. As always, I'll make sure to call you if something else pops up. You can count on us, sir. Call us and we'll come running. Well, if you'll excuse us. Crossbell City. This is Lloyd Bannings of the SSS speaking. Lloyd! Oh, what a relief the call went through. Fran? Weird to get a call from you out of the blue like this. Something the matter? So actually, a citizen would like to speak with the Special Support Section. Is that alright if I set up a meeting? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. But I'm guessing there's a reason this request didn't come through the terminal like usual? Yeah, from what I was told, it sounds pretty serious. Not to mention it's rare we have someone specifically request the SSS. I figured you'd be okay with it, so I already agreed to it. Gotcha. I think I understand the situation. Should we return to the office? That'd be perfect. I'll tell the client to meet you there. Do you have any idea when you'll be back? Let me think. We're a ways away, so I'll let them know they're free to wait inside if they get there first. Okay, sounds like a plan. Thanks, Lloyd. I hope your meeting goes well. What's wrong? Did an urgent request come in? Yeah, seems like it's something serious. Let's wrap up any unfinished business and head to the SSS, okay? Roger. Hey, Lloyd. Think our client's a smoking hot babe this time? I don't know, Randy. Last time she might have been. How would you expect me to know that, Randy? Can I rest at the inn? I probably don't need to. Ah, we can break into the second floor and rest. Oh. Oh, hello, Rixia. Seems she's already here. Oh. I'm so sorry. The front door was unlocked, so I let myself in. I hope that was okay. No, don't worry about it. We already knew you were coming. Welcome to the Special Support Section. You're the client we were told about, right? Ah. My name is Rixia Mao. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me. Oh, hell yes. She's so slender, yet so front-loaded. Do you have to make your ogling so obvious? Lloyd? Huh? Right. Why don't you take a seat, Ms. Mao? What was it you wanted to talk with us about? A threat letter? Yes, it arrived exactly 1 week ago. The letter came in for Ilya with no return address. Oh, sorry. Ilya Platier is Arc-en-Ciel's star player, the fervent dancer. She's the only continent-renowned performer who's taken the world dance by storm. Randy, you lucky dog. Who'd have thought we'd get a request involving Ilya frickin' Platier? I know you were excited, Randy. Please try to control yourself. I mean, I know who she is, given she's a celebrity and all. Why would anyone send her a threat letter? Keeps claiming it's just a dumb prank, but I'm not so sure. Something about it just seems too strange to me. I asked the troop leader about it, and he advised me to contact the police. Who's in possession of the threat letter now? Well, Ilya still has it, actually. She was about to throw it away, but I convinced her not to. Good thinking. I'll have to ask her if we can look at it. By the way, Miss Mao, I'm assuming you must be related to Arc-en-Ciel in some way? Ah, yes, I'm one of the other performers. I'm just a beginner, though. Nothing compared to Ilya herself. Wait a damn minute. What's your problem, Randy? Your face. I saw it in the front page feature about Arc-en-Ciel's new show. You're the one playing the Moon Princess, the co-star to Ilya's Sun Princess. And that's the Moon Princess in the Silver Moon in the chapter title. Highly anticipated, up-and-coming, personally recruited by Ilya herself, Rixia Mao. No, I wouldn't say all that. All I do is stumble around getting the other's way. Truth be told, I'm still not sure if I'm ready for my debut. No need to be so modest, Miss Mao. Being recruited by Arc-en-Ciel is an incredible accomplishment. You should be proud. Oh, thank you. Huh. Well, that certainly answers my question. Back to the matter at hand. From what I can gather, it seems Ilya herself isn't especially keen on getting our help, right? Right. She said she'd rather focus on perfecting the show, so she doesn't want any outsiders coming in. Specifically, she told me that getting the police involved was out of the question. Well then. In that case, it seems we have no role to play in this matter. But aren't you the special support section? Based on what I read in a magazine, it seemed like you were more approachable than the rest of the CPD. I think if it's you four, Ilya will be more willing to let you investigate the issue. I don't know. I wouldn't normally suggest this, but if you ask the Bracer Guild for help? Since Ilya's a civilian, perhaps they could work as bodyguards for the time being. Well, there's a small problem with that. You know as well as I do how popular the guild is in Crossbell. It'd be far too conspicuous if bracers were constantly coming in and out of the theater. Rumors would spread. So with that in mind, I thought people wouldn't really notice if it were you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounded much ruder than I thought it would be. It's fine, Ms. Mao. We understand. I think we have a grasp on the situation now. I know where I stand, but what do you think, guys? Should we take the case? Yes, definitely. I have no objections. You crazy, man? This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Of course we help. There you have it, Ms. Mao. The Special Support Section would be happy to look into this threat letter for you. Thank you so much. I'll head back to the theater now. I need to tell the troop leader and Ilya the good news. Please stop by as soon as you're able to. We will. See you, Rixia. Call me anytime. Well, we should probably jump on this soon and head over to the theater. After all, we can't exactly conduct our investigation without seeing the letter for ourselves, can we? Indeed. We cannot ignore Ilya's theory that it is simply a prank either. And this is one hell of a job perk. Hanging out with Arc-en-Ciel right before the debut of their new show? Score. And we get to see Ilya Platier up close and personal, baby. Honestly, Randy. Oh, I can't deny I'm excited to meet Ilya Platier myself. Does my hair look okay? Two are really worked up about this. Well, based on what I've seen in magazines, she's definitely beautiful, no doubt about that. I'm also looking forward to it. I didn't actually look at where I'm supposed to go. I assume it's the entertainment district. Somewhere. casino? I don't know, I haven't... Doesn't seem to be the casino. Oh. This place. That makes sense. That makes more sense. I don't know, I've seen a couple of concerts at a casino before. The architecture of this building is truly magnificent. It seems to be relatively new as well. I believe it was built about 20 years ago. So it's a fairly recent addition compared to some of our older buildings like City Hall. Arc-en-Ciel. Back when I was a kid, Guy and Cecile would bring me here every so often. You doing okay there, Lloyd? Oh, it's nothing. So, are we all ready to head inside? Wow. Lobby certainly is grand. I hear music playing. Do you think they're in the middle of practice? Ooh, that's gotta be it. Ah, hello there. I don't remember what was it. Terribly sorry. But only authorized personnel may enter the theater at this time. Oh, actually, we're with the CPD. I believe we received a request for a consultation. Ah, so you're the special support section. Welcome to Arc-en-Ciel. Brixia told me you'd be coming. I believe you're here to speak with the troop leader in Ilya, correct? Yeah, are they available right now? I believe so. Please go straight ahead through the main doors. Haven and Rixia are likely watching Ilya practice right about now. Oh? Are you sure it's okay? We don't want to get in the way while she's practicing. Oh no, I assure you, she isn't the type to be bothered by any minor interruptions. On the contrary, with the show almost upon us, she'd be quite happy to have visitors. Alright then. You heard him? What are we waiting for? To the auditorium. I just wanted to go exploring. Shut up, Lloyd. Oh, she's so incredible. Oh? Oh, there you guys are. Sorry, we didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, you were just wow. That was completely breathtaking. I think I died and went to heaven for a second there. Lucky to have been able to witness something so amazing. You guys flatter me. Still, it's nowhere near finished. Seriously? It can be even better? Why, of course. That particular routine was from one of the Sun Princess's first scenes. It'll be even better once we add Moon Princess into the mix. As for the climax, well, let's just say this was nothing compared to what that'll be like. Raph. Can't even imagine. Look forward to it. So, Rixia, are these the people you were telling me about? Yes, that's right. This is the special support section. Really? You don't give off any cop vibes, though. Anyway, are you sure you want to investigate this letter business? I don't want you to waste your time looking into a dumb prank like this. Come now, Ilya. Everyone is just worried about you. Why don't you indulge us just a tad? Well, I don't know about that. It's not really my style to let anything put a damper on the hype right before a show. But if Rixia lets me give her a special massage, I'll consider it. No, absolutely not. I swear, what am I going to do with you? She's, pretty different from her stage persona. Maybe a creepy old lecher. She has an interesting personality, but not to this extent. Sure is something, huh? So sorry, everyone. Lloyd, would you and the others mind waiting in the lobby? I'll try my best to persuade her somehow. Ilya, what are... You said Lloyd, right? Are you Lloyd? Yes, I'm him. Too close, way too close. And what's your last name? Bannings. My name's Lloyd Bannings. I knew it. What? Seriously? What the hell, Lloyd? Ilya, stop. What is the meaning of this? Wow, what a small world. Who would have thought this would be the day I met the infamous little brother? Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure she mentioned that you'd joined the police department. You're exactly how I imagined you'd be. Wait a second, does that mean... Are you one of Cecile's friends? Yep, Cecile's my best friend. I've known her for over 10 years now. We met in Sunday school. I had no idea. Alright. Allow me to properly introduce myself then. I'm Ilya Platier, the star of Arc-en-Ciel, so to speak. Pleasure to meet you. Ilya, what are we going to do with you? Can't just smother someone like that. It's a little rude, wouldn't you say? Oh, don't be such a prude. Admit it, Lloyd, you enjoyed that hug, didn't you? Tell. Well. First Cecile, now her. So that's how it is. Everything's said and done, the rest of us are nothing compared to the little brother type. Damn you, little brother 1%ers. All smug atop your golden thrones, surrounded by babes. And I wish. I'm a little brother, I got none of that. Anyway, about that threat letter. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot about that thing. Can't say no to such an adorable little face now, can I? If you insist, I've got the letter right here with me. Here you go. Thanks, Ilya. Ones who asked us for help. Let's give it a read. Cancel all performances of your upcoming show or the beloved fervent dancer will have a tragic accident. Yin. What the? It's all performances. But fervent dancer will have a tragic accident. Signed by Yin. That's a threat letter if I've ever seen one. You sure about that? It sounds more like a lame prank to me. And to be honest with you guys, it's unfortunate, but we get stuff like this all the time. Really? It's true, we do get a decent amount of letters like this. Most of them are written out of jealousy or in jest, though. In this case, however, there's something that bothers me. What would that be? It's the signature, ain't it? Precisely. Essentially, all of the letters we've been sent up until now have been anonymous. There's something suspicious about the name Yin. I just can't shake the feeling that this isn't a simple prank. And I just keep telling you it's nothing to worry about. You have any idea who this Yin person is? Not in the slightest. Like, is that even a person's name? It almost sounds like it's some sort of code name. I suppose it could be related to our new show's title. Yin means silver, after all. But that's as far as I can guess. Interesting coincidence, indeed. Is there anything else you can think of that might be relevant? For example, have you done anything recently that someone might hold a grudge over? About that. Wait, you don't mean... What is it, Rixia? Does someone have it out for you guys? Ilya, dear. It's not about us, it's about you. Remember that other day with the president of that company? Oh, that old baldy? To be perfectly honest, that whole thing was so trivial I'd completely forgotten about it. Exactly is this baldy? Some greasy old loser named Marconi. Wait, I thought thought Yin was with Heiyu and Marconi was with Ravash. That's what the start of the chapter seemed to imply. Then why is Yin trying to get payback for her slighting Marconi? Apparently he's the big boss of that business, Ravash & Co. What? Ravash? Oh man, that name yet again. What's with all the freaking out? It's just, we've been hearing that name pretty often. Do you mind filling us in on what happened with Ravash's president? Sure thing. He likes to bring his business associates to Arc-en-Ciel for entertainment. Plant his ass in our exclusive seat so everyone knows he's a big shot. Thing is, he doesn't care about the actual show at all. Like, he doesn't even appreciate my dancing. All he does is ogle me with those beady little eyes of his. Ilya. Wow, how were you able to pick up on that, Ilya? This theater is my domain, and I know everything that happens here. So anyway, that old coot had the gall to approach and patronize me. He kept babbling on and on about how he would support my career and have me debut at the Heimdallr Opera House. Wow, it doesn't get much more fancy than that. Actually, we received requests to perform in both the Empire and the Republic. We're often asked to hold a limited run of performances in both countries. What do I think about it? We even had an offer to perform in Liberal's Grand Arena. Wow, I didn't realize Arc-en-Ciel was internationally famous. Still, why would Marconi approach Ilya about being her patron? He supposedly has powerful connections within Erebonia. But judging by the rumors, they aren't the type of people we want to associate with. All we've heard, Ravash has deep ties to the Empire. Of course, it's criminal underworld as well. I had no idea. How were you able to resolve the situation with Marconi? I politely refused, of course. And for good measure, I slapped him across that giant face of his and told him never to speak to me ever again. You did what? You slapped a Mafia Don in the face? Yes, she did. I swear I nearly fainted after she pulled that stunt. I nearly had a heart attack. However, he had the audacity to touch Ilya inappropriately. The recklessness, or rudeness of that man was unbelievable. Nearby staff intervened, so we somehow managed to settle it. So what you're saying is there's a good chance he's still nursing a bruised ego. That's what I'd expect from a typical mafioso, anyway. It does seem like a plausible motive to send a threat letter. Okay, we understand the situation. First off, we'll try to uncover some new leads with the clues on hand. Do you mind if we hold on to this letter, Ilya? Be my guest. See a familiar glint in your eyes now, Lloyd. Again? It's just like how I feel when I step onto the stage. Anyway, I'm sure you four will do a spectacular job. You on the job, hopefully poor Rixia will be able to sleep at night. Thank you, Ilya. We'll happily take the case, Miss Mao. Everything we can to live up to your expectations. Very much. So happy that Ilya finally agreed to accept help with this. I knew going to you was the right choice. Well, don't give us too much credit just yet. From the sound of it, this case isn't going to be an easy one to solve. Oh yes, I suppose you're right. By the way, you don't have to keep calling me Ms. Mao, just Rixia is fine. Oh? Well, I'm still just a novice. I think I'm actually a little younger than you and Ellie. So it seems a little strange for you to call me Ms. Oh really? Well, alright. Be sure to keep that in mind, Rixia. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Rixia, the meeting's gonna start without you if you don't hurry up. I'll be right there. Well then, everyone, if you'll excuse me. If you figure anything out, please don't hesitate to stop by the theater. Arc-en-Ciel sure is busy. You're telling me. I bet they practice another 100 times before the actual show. Starting to get why they don't want to waste their time with this letter business. Indeed, that does make sense. And solve this soon for the sake of their new show. Let's get to it then. Oh, I should go... back to the SSS. Sounds good, so what's the plan? Vash is looking like our only potential lead so far. This Yin person may be worth looking into as well. Yeah, you're right. Hey everyone, I've got an idea. Why don't we pay Ravash and Co. a visit? What? You're kidding. Isn't it our obligation as police officers to pursue any possible lead? We still don't know if Ravash's Dawn is responsible for sending the letter, but I know for a fact we'll never reach the truth if we shy away from potential trouble. Make a valid point. Not only that, but I think it'll be a good opportunity. They're a group of criminals that think they're above the law. This is a chance to see the true nature of Crossbell's underworld for ourselves. Can't argue with that. What's wrong? Are you worried? Randy and I could always go alone. Lloyd? No, I didn't mean... Oh no, it's not that I'm worried. I'm sure it won't be too dangerous to ask them a few questions. It's just, I've always been curious about the people that make up the city's infamous mafia. This is the perfect chance to finally meet them face to face. But, oh. Well, looks like Mademoiselle is ready and raring to go. Well, of course I am. Life is full of surprises after all. Who knows what sort of exciting twists and turns this letter will lead us to. So let's be off right away. Agreed. According to the database, Rash's headquarters is located in the back alley. There's a narrow alleyway halfway down the street that leads to its front doors. Thought I remembered seeing some shady-looking dudes there. Guess it makes sense if that's their HQ. Let's go back to the SSS. Turn in... There are new supports. That's not the back alley. That's the back alley. Ravash and Co. So, this is the Ravash and Co. building. Oh, it wasn't in the safest part of the city, but the way here is even shadier than I expected. Who the hell are you guys? This isn't a place for kids like you to screw around in. Go ahead and piss off. What? Ain't you those kids? Bippy. Heh. Who'd have thought we'd be reunited with a dear felon of ours? What? Who are these kids? Those damn police brats. They're the ones that spoiled our plans in the downtown district. No way. Seems our reputation precedes us. Come here today as part of an official investigation. Say what? We'd appreciate if we could meet with your boss. We'd like to ask him some questions regarding a certain incident. Are you out of your damn minds? Bunch of dogs like you talking to the Dawn? Just how cocky can you runts get? He's not one of our suspects. We just want to ask him some questions. He, of course, isn't obligated to speak with us, so we won't force the issue. Can you boys at least let your boss know we're here? Appreciate it. Damn it, Arno. Your screw-up made these little shits way too big for their britches. Hey, what's the plan? These sons of bitches have the wrong idea. Sounds like we should teach them some manners, eh? Ah, sounds good to me. Guess we ain't getting in. Yeah, we'll have to try again another time. Let them through. Yeah, boss? Sorry, boss. These kids were... It's fine. It's massive. It was fairly large, but it pales in comparison. This guy's a mountain. Huh. You're those brats with the police, then? I've heard the stories already, but you're younger than I thought you'd be. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section. You are? Garcia Rossi. I'm the General Manager of Sales at Ravash & Co. Huh. I suppose most of the employees stick to boss, though. Oh, damn, I wasn't expecting a big shot like him coming out here to greet us. Yes, I believe he's Marconi's right-hand man. Come inside. I'll hear what you have to say. Oh, Ha! You're lucky the boss is in a good mood. Get your asses in there. Better not even think about disrespecting him. Unless you're fine with having your lifespans cut short. Huh. So that's what this is all about. I think the Don sent Ilya Platier a threat letter. Ridiculous. You kids sure have some overactive imaginations. We aren't claiming it as the truth, of course. However, we heard of a recent incident between your boss and Ilya, and given that we were out of leads, we thought we should at least come to ask about it. Huh. You talking about the Don getting smacked? That's nothing, just a random little event in his busy life. He had a bit too much to drink at the time and barely remembers it anyway. I doubt he's holding any kind of grudge over it. That's so. This is just another rumor we heard. What about the proposal to have Ilya perform at the Heimdaller Opera House? Yeah, that was brought up. Vash has got friends in a lot of places, and it was them who actually came to us with the idea. But apparently the main reason was that the Don wanted to bring her in as a special guest for... For what? Special guest? Never mind. Nothing you need to know about. Anyway, that letter ain't from us. You understand now, kids? Even so, do you mind taking a look at the letter, just in case? Huh? Sure, whatever. Hand it over. Huh? The hell is this shit? Whoever this is, he's dead set on getting in the way of Ilya Platier's performance. Huh? What's that? Looked like he noticed something. See, you threw the letter back at me. Huh. This was a damn waste of my time. Threat letter? This crap looks like nothing more than an overblown prank to me. Hold on a sec. Reaction gave the impression that you know something. Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Nothing in that letter looked the least bit familiar to me. All I can tell you is that the Don didn't write it. Oh, and that you guys are on a fool's errand. You know that, right? It's clear there's something this guy's not telling us. Whatever it is, he seems unlikely to reveal any further information. I suppose that covers things here, then. Is there any way we could hear the story directly from the Don? What? Yeah, getting it straight from the source would be best, you know? Or is he not in right now? Don't go getting cocky now, kiddos. You think the Don has time to see a bunch of snot-nosed rookies like you? A group of naive and helpless puppies that he can crush in the palm of his hand? Wait a second. Normally, I wouldn't have even given you the time of day. Since I'm such a nice guy, I figured this would be a good chance to give you this one piece of advice. No matter what you do, you can't change Crossbell's true nature. Ravash's iron grip is here to stay. Pretty confident about that, ain't you? If you understand, then get the hell out of here. I don't have time to sitting around and having tea parties with a bunch of little shits like you. However, if you dare defy us again, there will be no mercy. I will end you. Thank you for the advice. Let's go, everyone. I think we've gotten all we can here. Yes. Roger. Huh. Well, this is the worst tea party I've ever been at. Ain't even any tea. Wait. You there, redhead. Huh? You talking to me? That shade of red. I've seen it before. No. You couldn't be. Whoa, hold on there, Gramps. Love getting attention with the smoking hot ladies, but old men, not really my thing, you know? Huh, well, no matter. Hurry up and get out of my sight already. You're the one who stopped me. Make up your damn mind already. That went well. He's treating us like children. I can't stand that bastard. By the way, Randy, why did he stop you as we were leaving? Beats me. Anyway, that big guy ain't bluffing. Where we are now, I doubt we'd be able to so much as put a scratch on him. Think? I sensed he considered us far beneath his notice. As if no matter what we did, it would barely register as a thorn in his side. Right, I got that impression too. Even considering his group's connections in the Dyad, he didn't seem fazed at all. Ellie? What's up? Oh, it's nothing. More importantly, how will we proceed? It seems like Ravash may know more than they're letting on. And regarding the threat letter sent to Ilya? Yeah. I don't think we can take everything Garcia told us at face value. That being said, I think the odds that Ravash is connected to this incident are low. Really? But he clearly reacted to the threat letter once he saw it, right? Without a doubt, he definitely noticed something. I was trying to see if the first letters capo use or no. First letters don't spell anything. Perhaps what Garcia reacted to was name of the sender. That Yin guy? Think there's a chance Yin is involved with Ravash? Yin conspiring with Ravash wouldn't explain Garcia's reaction to the letter. It was almost as if he was sure this had nothing to do with them once he saw it. Don't you think so? Oh. Yeah, that's a good way to describe that look on that ugly mug of his. You can deduce that while Yin has no ties to Ravash, it's still a name they are familiar with. Is that an appropriate hypothesis? Yeah, I think that's safe to say. If that's the case, I think we should consult with someone who's more familiar with Ravash. Mr. Grimwood comes to mind. Yeah, that's a great idea. If we're as close to the truth as we think we are, then it might be a good idea to... I was gonna say Grace. Discuss it with Grace, too. Though, we give that woman the smallest morsel, and before you know it, she'll be trying to drag the whole damn story out of us. She would inevitably learn of the threat letter, as it would become a colossal ordeal for the Arc-en-Ciel. I was hoping you'd all talk me down from that idea, to be honest. Should try questioning any other people that come to mind as well. If we're lucky, we might even come across some information we weren't expecting. Yes, maybe so. Wait? Oh no, it's nothing. Shall we begin gathering information? We can start wherever we'd like. At some point, we'll have to visit the law office, though. Right, let's get going. Where is this place? This place. Crossbell News. Nope. I was thinking there might be a Grace somewhere around here, but I guess not. Said we should be proactive in talking to people. So I guess I'll go talk to people. That is not people, that is a flower pot. I'll just kind of go in quickly. Maybe it doesn't mean random people. Maybe it means checking with people that I might know something about. Let's see, can we talk to Wazy or what's his name? Bald? Alright, Wald has nothing to say to me. What about Wazy? Wazy? I'm gonna say Wazy, even if it's wrong. What about you? Avis. You got nothing? That could potentially be useful, but probably not anytime soon. Ooh. Ooh, enhancing weapons. Holy shit. Oh, but I can only do one. Lloyd. Man, where do I get you materials from? $44, it's like plus 16 ish. $16 or $17? 16 or 17. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not. Well, Randy's got more than double the strength. I guess everyone has more than double the strength of T.O. Not Ellie. A lot of people have more than double the strength of T.O. Oh wow, Mr. Randy. Good job, kid. Asking around if any potential leads come to mind. I don't know, let's just go... Unless, what's their names have got a major clue. You, ain't he late? All right, well. I'm out of leads, so let's head on to Grimwood. Excuse us, sir. Oh, welcome. It's been a while, hasn't it? Been hearing lots of stories about the special support section. Seems you've all been working hard since we last met. Well, I'm sure you've been working just as hard as us, Mr. Grimwood, if not more. Right, you look as busy as always, sir. Huh. Well, you get used to it in this line of work. That aside, something must have happened, right? Judging by the looks on your faces, you've come here to ask for my advice. Impressive. Huh. Was it that obvious? Well, I do see a great many clients come through my door every day with that same look. Lucky for you, I'm taking a break right now, so you can ask me anything. Thank you, Mr. Grimwood. Words mean more than you could ever know. I think we'll take you up on that kind offer. Threat letter sent to Archon Ciel, And you're curious as to whether the sender Yin is tied to Ravash. Yes, sir. Do you have any idea? Fortunately, I don't have any information that connects the two of them. That doesn't mean I've never heard the name Yin before. Really? What do you know about him? Well, I've no evidence that this points toward this being the same person. With that in mind, are you still interested in this information? Yes, of course. Hell, at this point, we'll take any lead we can get our hands on. Very well then, it all happened when I was on a business trip to Calvard. While walking around, I heard a strange urban legend from a local. It involves a legendary Xiong Shou referred to as Yin. Yin. Certainly is an Eastern name. Exactly as this young show. And something along the lines of assassin or killer. Pretty sure that's what they call him in most of the Eastern regions. Assassin, you say? Now Garcia's reaction makes more sense. Why, you certainly are well informed. I'd say it's somewhat similar to how we customarily call mercenaries Jaegers. You mentioned this was an urban legend. There's more to it, I assume? Yes, well, it's said that no one knows for sure whether Yin is real or not. Though supposedly he's said to wear a mask and a pitch-black cloak. He's never once allowed someone to see his face. He appears and vanishes with the shadows and never lets his prey slip away. In other words, he's a phantom. Phantom. Sounds like a pretty tall tale if you ask me. I suppose that is why it's called an urban legend. However, why would this so-called legendary assassin send a threat to Ilya Platier? Right, it just doesn't make sense. Wait, what if it's not Ravash he's tied to, but Heyu? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Heyu is a powerful organization operating out of Calver's eastern quarter. With that in mind, I wouldn't be shocked if they knew of the Eastern Assassin. I getcha. If that's the case, Garcia's reaction makes a lot more sense. We know for a fact that Ravash and Heyu are at each other's throats. And if Heyu and Yin are teaming up, despite not being directly tied to Ravash, it would be highly likely that the Mafia is acutely aware of his presence. That in and of itself would support Lloyd and Ellie's theory. An intriguing thought. But that brings us back to your previous question, Tio. Why would Yin threaten Ilya Platier, the lead star of Arc-en-Ciel? Well, still need to figure that one out. You know that Ilya and Ravash's Dawn had an argument at a party. Could it somehow be related to that? I don't know. It didn't really sound like something that warranted a threat. Besides, why would Heyu react to it at all if they're against Ravash? Yeah. Any chance the name is a coincidence and we're dealing with something completely unrelated? I don't think so. Every clue we've gathered so far is pointed in a particular direction. I think we're still too early in the investigation to disregard anything that's not quite lining up. Hey guys, not to get too ahead of myself, but why don't we try paying Heyu a visit? What? Whoa man, are you off your rocker today? Think about it like this. You know that Heyu is a big enough threat to Ravash to have gotten their attention. Heyu has only continued to spread its influence and chip away at Ravash's hold on Crossbell's criminal underworld. Lyrian, I don't know how to respond to that. Depending on the circumstances, they could prove even more dangerous than Ravash. Maybe right. See, this might be the perfect chance to check whether or not that's true. Hold up, it's not like we can just barge in on him. It also says blind, but I literally have eyeballs. I have no idea what kind of people we're up against, Lloyd. Actually, recently met the manager of Heyu Trading's Crossbell branch. What? Seriously? Came to me for counsel to ensure there were no legal barricades preventing his business from operating in Crossbell. I saw no harm in the request, so I accepted the job. It was then that I met him. I see. What kind of person was he? The word shrewd certainly comes to mind. He's relatively young, but he already knows his way around things. He has a silver tongue and is unflappably confident. Overall, I'd say he's extremely intelligent and not someone that can be taken lightly. I'm saying, you know, maybe there's context to the words that most people use and that we should maybe look into that. Intellectual. Sounds like he's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Definitely not the kind of guy who'll give us any straight answers. True, but this will be a good chance to meet with him. What do you say? Okay, you won me over. Also quite curious about this branch manager. Same here. I know a bit about Ravash, but nothing about Heyu. We go in blind. Right, Lloyd, this will be a good opportunity to learn more about how they operate. It's decided then. Thank you for all your help, Mr. Grimwood. It looks like we'll be able to press on with our investigation after all. I'm happy to hear that. Huh. You remind me of the way Guy used to work his cases. Huh? Anyway, Heyu works under the guise of a respectable trading company. Stopping by their office shouldn't prove too dangerous. However, never forget that their true identity is that of a massive, influential crime syndicate. Don't let your guard down around them. Yes, sir. Thank you. We'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's make our way to Heyu Trading. I think they're somewhere by the pier. Correct. Our destination should be in the northeast corner of the harbor district. They're apparently located right by the river. Oh, we talking about that red, eastern-looking building? Surprising to think that a crime syndicate's headquarters is in the same area as the IBC and the Crossbell Times buildings. I suppose it's no matter. Let's try paying them a visit. Although you do have very unfortunate timing, because I was just about to end stream after that cutscene. Clarion, we need to get you... Do we need to get you a calendar and, like, I don't know, just, like, staple it to your palm or something? Just, like, okay, it's Friday, not Saturday, FF7 Saturday. It's the alliteration. FF7 Saturday. You see what I'm going for there with that? You know, I really shouldn't. I really should learn not to overestimate you with these sorts of things. But yes, you are correct. FF7... You know what? Sure. FF7 Friday will be around tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow for FF7 Friday. While I do everything there is to do in Cosmo Canyon, because Cosmo Canyon's really cool. Anyways, adios, GG's, good night. Peace.